Christchurch. I hope you're all keeping really well. Welcome to day 6 of the week of prayer. Today we're going to be praying for revival. I think it would be a really good way to start by just thanking God for His Holy Spirit and thanking Him that He is always with us, that He is always there to guide us and comfort us. Thank Him that it is a gift, that it's not something we have to earn. And thank Him for the revival that's already taken place in our own hearts, in our own lives, in bringing us to a relationship with Him. So I've been thinking a lot about what revival means for individuals this week, for myself, for you and for I. And the Bible in Acts 2, it gives a really good example of this. It says that they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and they began to speak in other tongues. And then later on in the chapter, it quotes a prophecy from Joel where it says, "I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days and they will prophesy." So what the Bible is telling us is pretty clear, that revival in our hearts is that we are given spiritual gifts. So it would be a really good idea today, if you've never had the gift of tongues, to ask God for that. Ask the Holy Spirit to fill you and give you the gift of tongues. It's free. He wants you to have it. Perhaps you want to get a picture or a vision, a dream, a prophecy. The Holy Spirit wants to give us these things. Let's be asking God for our individual selves to experience revival today. I think another way that we experience revival in our own lives is that all of the attributes that are God, peace, patience, faithfulness, self-control, all of those things, when the Holy Spirit fills us, we begin to grow in those things. And it would be really good to just pray for more of those in our lives, in our hearts at the moment. I know that in this current state of affairs, my husband is working from home, the children are everywhere, all the time. I really need to be growing in patience, and the Bible promises me that when I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, He can guide me and help me to be more patient. So just ask God to bring to mind, if you don't already know, what attributes you could be praying for to grow in today. Now, revival in the wider sense. In this passage in Acts 2, right at the end, after they've all been filled with the Spirit, it says that 3,000 people were added to their number. 3,000 people. Can you just imagine if we're all at home right now praying and seeking God for revival and 3,000 people would just come to know Him today? That would be amazing. It would be awesome. We'd be celebrating even if it was just one person. But 3,000, wow. I want to challenge you guys to be praying for more people to be added to His number. More people coming to know Him. The Holy Spirit in us, it does have a spill-on effect, especially in a pandemic and a horrible situation that we are in. People will notice when we have hope, when we have trust, when we are kind and generous and looking after one another. The Holy Spirit can impact people through that. So I just want to encourage you all to just speak out the names of those people that you want to see added to His kingdom. For your neighbours, or perhaps people in your workplace, your friends or family that don't know Him yet, whoever they are, just ask that the Holy Spirit would be revealing Himself to them. Revival can happen. The Holy Spirit is real. He is in us. He will do it. It is His will. So that's a lot to pray for. I hope you are encouraged, and I really hope that you enjoy the rest of this week of prayer, and looking forward to seeing you all soon.